All right, so as usual, we have a nice little short sentence to set up our scene, to set up our situation.
Right.
And that sentence reads, Pat and Laura, that would be you, are at the school's cooking club. Ooh, so basically, you can imagine that Pat and Laura are kind of just in a big kitchen, right? A lot of schools have a cooking club or a place where they might teach home ec. That's what they call it in North America, home ec or home economics, when they teach kids how to make things, especially, you know, cooking and other useful skills around the house. So they're there, they're at school, they're in the cooking club, they're ready to make food. Again, we don't have any food. But Pat is excited. We know that because he says, I'm so excited. And then he continues, I'm so excited to make tiramisu today.
Yummy. Okay, so 一开始呢，我们看到呢，我们就是要看到这个课文的前面的一个情况，当然就是 Pat 跟我喽，我们在学校的 cooking club 就是烹饪社。那刚刚 Mike 老师有补充到，其实什么时候在学校我们会开始要煮饭，可能是在上家政课的，对不对？家政课的英文就是 home ec 或者 home economics。那一开始呢 ，Pat 是很开心啊，但是我跟 Mike 现在肚子很饿，所以我们当然就没有 Pat 那么的兴奋开心。那 Pat 就说 I'm so excited， 他非常兴奋，非常开心，因为今天他们要做提拉米苏。I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good. Well, but Laura's not quite sure it's really good. Remember, they haven't made it yet. And often, the first time you make something, it might not be perfect, but Laura is optimistic. She's hopeful. She says, if it's tasty, I'm going to serve some to my family on Thanksgiving. Hey, that's a fantastic idea, but it's only a fantastic idea if it's tasty.
I know.
If it's not tasty, don't give it to the family.
That's true. Okay. 所以这时候我当然放了一个如果啦 ，if it's tasty， 就是如果我跟 Pat 做出来的提拉米苏是好吃的话。那怎么样呢？我就准备在感恩节要拿去给家人吃。And tasty, what does this word mean?
It's a great word. It's an adjective, of course, spelled T-A-S-T-Y. If something is delicious, it's tasty. And if it's tasty, it's delicious. If you put it in your mouth and your brain goes, yeah, then it's tasty. You like to eat it. All of your favorite foods are probably very tasty to you or delicious.
Tasty 是什么呢？其实我们常常从小朋友就会说 yummy， 对不对？那长大我们当然不要装可爱，我们可以用 delicious，OK， 来表示美味的、好吃的。那当然，本课的 tasty 也是好吃的、美味的意思。那如果你想要再用一个，就是我还要跟大家用不同的字，你可以说 This is out of this world， 有种人间美味的一个概念。Well, I think lots of things are tasty, like pumpkin soup.
Ooh, that can be tasty.
Pasta.
Some pasta, yeah.
And chocolate chip ice cream.
Ooh, chocolate chip ice cream is very tasty, especially after some pasta and some pumpkin soup. That would be a tasty meal. We don't have any
Why are we talking about food when we're so hungry?
I don't know.
Okay, and I mentioned Thanksgiving. 当然就是感恩节. And that should be, correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
The fourth Thursday? Is that true?
In November?
Yeah,
if you're American,
and usually, people eat turkey on that
I think so. Actually, I'm from Canada, and we have Thanksgiving in October.
Okay.
So it's a month earlier. I think it's the third Sunday for us, but in America,
so
where it's very famous, I think you're right. It's the fourth Thursday. Yeah, it's the fourth Thursday because it's always like a month before Christmas. So that would put it at the end of November. Yeah. So that's a great time to have a tasty meal and a tasty dessert. Something like tiramisu. So that was Laura's plan, remember?
My plan.
If the food with the dessert was tasty, she'd share it with her family. Let's see what Pat has to say. He says, I don't want to share mine. So he's not going to give it to anyone. It's all for Pat. Why? Well, he says, I'm going to save my leftovers in the refrigerator and eat it all week. Yeah, you said selfish. I think that's basically it. Yeah, he just wants to eat it all for himself. If you want some, go buy your own because you're not getting Pat's.
You're gonna get fat Pat. Okay. Anyway, so Pat says, 我不想把那一份分享出去。这里他说 I don't want to share mine. M-I-N-E. 但指的就是前面提到的 tiramisu. Okay, so my tiramisu. Okay. 但是我们避免就是在重复提拉米苏，所以我们就直接用 my 来表示我的那一份。OK， 那他要把怎么样剩下的冰在冰箱里面，然后怎么样享用一整个星期 ？And here we see the word leftovers. Leftovers 是什么呢？当然就是指吃剩的饭菜啦。Okay, and we saw first things first, right? What does that mean?
First things first is a great expression. It's basically saying what's the most important thing, what's your top thing to do, what's your main priority, to use a fancy word. So basically, if you're talking about something or you have many things to do, this is the most important, this is the one you want to take care of right away. Like, for example, hey, I'm going on holiday, so first things first, I have to pack my bag. That's the first thing you should do before you leave your home.
That's true. It's so important. Yeah. So first things first, 就
That's
是
right.
最重要的事情应该要先做这样的意思。那要怎么用？其实我们还是要看一下我们的 shortcut for you， 大家可能更清楚哦。Let's take a look.